It's morphin' time. Pterodactyl.
Hi there, this is Datila with 3 Years of Wrestling bringing you the WWE Day 1 post show. Alright, so WWE kicking off the new year with a bang. So Day 1 started off with the Smackdown Tag Team Championship on the line. It was the Usos versus the New Day. As always, the Usos versus the New Day delivers. It was an incredible match, but the Usos retained their titles. And I think it's because Xavier Woods is from Atlanta, and you guys know WWE does not like for their hometown heroes to win in their hometown. So that's probably the reason why the Usos retained, but it was a great match. Definitely a great match. Liked it. After that, we had Madcap Moss versus Drew McIntyre, which in my opinion was probably the weakest match on the card. I mean, I gotta hand it to Madcap Moss. He held his own against Drew McIntyre, but this match just was not for me. It was an okay match, but it also I gotta say it wasn't a squash match like I thought it was going to be. I thought it was gonna be a quick match, but surprise, it wasn't. It was an okay match. Like I said, Madcap Moss holding his own against Drew McIntyre, but just definitely the weakest match on the card. Alrighty then. Then after that, we had the Raw Tag Team title match. It was the Street Profits versus RKBro. I don't understand why RKBro came out with Migos. Now they teased this rap group the entire time leading up to Day 1, but they didn't really do anything. They just came out with RKBro and sat and watched this match, which kind of gave away the ending. But before I get into it, I like how in one instance the Street Profits posed like Randy Orton. I thought that was funny. And then I like how Orton gave the double DDT to the Street Profits with them going face first. And I like how Montez Ford took out RK-Bro going over the top rope. And of course, RK-Bro ended up retaining their tag titles. Again, not surprised because they did go out with Migos. So that should have told you right there and then what the outcome to this match was going to be from the get-go. Next, we had The Miz versus Edge. Edge coming out with his Brood entrance. I saw that entrance live at SummerSlam. It was an amazing entrance. I have that entrance on my YouTube channel, so feel free to check it out. It was an incredible experience watching that entrance live, that's for sure. All right. So then, afterwards, of course, Maurice distracts Edge. She got involved a lot in this match. She distracts Edge, which allows Miz to shove Edge into the post. Miz was trying to talk his way into winning this match by talking to the referee. Edge went face first into the ring apron. That had to hurt. Miz was banging Edge's skull on the announce table. Edge was laying on the announce table. The Miz went face first onto the announce table. The ref saw the Miz using the ropes. He put his leg on the ropes. And then there was one spot where both Edge and Miz did a double boot and they both went down, which I thought was a cool little spot. And then Edge went crashing into the post. Maurice slapped him. And then that still wasn't enough to pick up the win. Maurice tried to get involved. And who comes out? Beth Phoenix. Now, I think there was some type of botch because it literally cut to Beth Phoenix standing on the ramp. And she's just like standing there for I apologize for that, people. All right, so like I said, I think it was a botch because oh my god, excuse. All right, so the reason why I think it was a botch was because she was just standing there like for a whole minute, going like that, and then her music played, and then she came to the ring. So I really do think it was probably some miscommunication. Maybe her music got delayed. Maybe she came out before. I don't know. But of course, she chased Maurice around the ring, and Edge ended up victorious. And so because of that, I really think that we're gonna have a mixed tag match. It's gonna be Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Miz and Maurice. Probably either on a random Raw or on the next pay-per-view. So next was the Raw Women's title match. It was Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch. And I have to say it was a good match. I enjoyed it, but I kept saying for weeks and nobody believed me or listened to me. I said I would not be surprised if Liv Morgan lost, but I would definitely be surprised if she won. And that's exactly what happened here. Becky Lynch ended up retaining. Not a surprise there. I said that for weeks. I think there was a botch because it looked like she was trying to use the ropes, but she couldn't reach it. But let me go back. The match was good. I actually believed that Liv Morgan could beat Becky Lynch during this match. And that's how it should have been throughout this entire rivalry. Why that didn't happen, why WWE waited to give us this, I don't know. But this is how the rivalry should have been, making me believe that Liv Morgan could beat Becky Lynch. And they did that in this match. But I was not surprised Becky Lynch won. I really wasn't. And I honestly would not be surprised if they redo this feud leading up into WrestleMania. I honestly would not be. All right, so as you guys know, we were supposed to have a fatal four-way match for the WWE Championship, and we were supposed to have Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title. Unfortunately, Roman was unable to compete tonight, as it was reported earlier by Fightful, saying that without getting too detailed, he was positive, so he could not compete. Therefore, they added Brock Lesnar into the fatal four-way match, and it became a fatal five-way match for the WWE Championship. So Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar versus Big E versus Bobby Lashley versus Kevin Owens. This was actually a fun match. I actually really enjoyed this match. I liked how Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins were working well together. They went after Brock Lesnar, Big E, Bobby Lashley. I think my favorite spot was probably Bobby Lashley spearing Brock Lesnar to the barricade. That was insane. Big E put Bobby Lashley through the table. There was a double DDT to Lesnar on the steel steps. Like I said, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens worked well together. Lesnar gave an F5 to everybody except to Bobby Lashley. I really love the Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar tease. In the end, Lashley ended up spearing Brock Lesnar, but Big E got cocky, and he tried to go after Lesnar, which ultimately cost him the title, unfortunately. And yes, Brock Lesnar is the new WWE champion, which begs the question as to whether or not he was supposed to beat Roman Reigns tonight. But I actually really enjoyed that main event. I had no problem with it because it was a fun match. It really was. Overall, I'd give this pay-per-view a 4 out of 5 because we could have done without Madcap Moss versus Drew, which, like I said, was the weakest match on the card. But great, I'm pretty interested to see where they go from here. What's next for Lesnar? I mean, is Bobby Lashley going to win the Royal Rumble? We're going to get Lesnar versus Lashley at WrestleMania. I wouldn't mind seeing that match, but thank you guys all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, make sure you hit that bell so you get notified whenever I go live or release a new video. And I'll see you guys off on Monday after all. Bye. Oh, I swear. I finished my review. But, I mean, if you want to come on, I guess we could. Yeah, I did. I finished. Okay, let me see.